welcome back. Sorry for keeping you waiting for so long. We were busy with our final exams, and that's the reason we couldn't upload regular videos. But now we are back, and our today's topic is on keyboard shortcuts, and I guess or I hope it will help you to make your workflow faster. So let's start. Okay, so now we are on my desktop screen and I have some apps open here, and whatever I click you can see it on the left hand side, left bottom corner of my screen. So we will start with some of the Windows shortcuts. Let's open some of the apps first. Okay, I'm opening some of the apps. Okay, this will do. So first of all we will go for minimize. You all know that we can minimize with this button here, the minimize button. But how to minimize all apps in one time? So we can use the Windows plus D to minimize all the apps, or we can use another key settings, that is Windows plus M, to minimize all the apps together. So this is a great shortcut which you can use to minimize all the apps together. Okay, next we will go for how to open Task Manager. Okay, there are two ways to open Task Manager. First is you can press Ctrl Alt and Delete key from your keyboard, which will take you to a window where you can lock your PC, or you can switch user, sign out, change a password and open Task Manager. Okay, so what is the use of Task Manager? Task Manager is actually used to close or see any running apps. You can see that these are the apps which are running now, and some of the background processes are running here. So you can close any app if you want from here. You can select the app and click on End Task. You can see the performance of your PC. You can see the app history, whichever app you have used and or not. Okay, and this is a startup. So many of you face a problem. Whenever you start your computer, you see that some of the apps are running in the background from the starting only. So you can disable the startup from here. Like whenever I open my PC, torrent used to run on its own, so I have disabled it. You can just select the app and disable it from here, and some of the other features are also here. Okay, so this was one way to open Task Manager. Okay, please don't mind, I have a bad habit of refreshing while using my computer. So another way to directly open Task Manager is Ctrl plus Shift plus Escape. You can click Ctrl plus Shift plus Escape to open Task Manager directly. You need not to go to that page which opens when you click on Ctrl Alt Delete. Okay, that was for Task Manager. Now you can split your screen into 2 or 3 or 4, whatever you want. So there are some shortcuts. You can do it in using your mouse also. You just have to click here and drag it to the side. Click here and drag it to the side. It will just split the screen. If you drag it to the top, it will make it full screen. So for doing that using your keyboard, you can just open the apps and you can press the Windows key and the arrow keys. Whichever arrow you will select, it will take the screen to that side. Suppose I am selecting Windows plus left arrow, so the Google Chrome is now on the left side, and for this one I am pressing the Windows key and the right arrow, so it is on the right side. And if you press the Windows plus down key or up key, it will full screen it or minimize it or take it to the bottom of the screen. So this was a shortcut for splitting your screen. Okay, and next is we can use a virtual desktop. Okay, this is very interesting one. You can use or make a virtual desktop. Suppose you are working on all of the apps together and you don't want to open any other app here. So you can create a virtual desktop by pressing the Windows plus D, Windows Control D. it creates a virtual desktop. See, this is a virtual desktop, the desktop that I have created. So it is a Windows plus Control plus D. You can create how many virtual desktop you want. Windows Control D, another one. Okay, and another warning, don't do it in the first time, just after seeing this, because you don't know how to come back to the previous one. So for that one, you can use the Windows and Control and arrow key, Windows Control and arrow key to move back to the previous desktops, or the right arrow to shift in your desktops. Now how to close this desktop? For closing this virtual desktop, you can use the Windows plus Control plus F4 key. See, this closed one desktop, this is the second one I closed. Okay, done. So you can just use the Windows Control F4 key to close your desktop, virtual desktop. Okay, now another one is, whenever you are leaving your PC, you may think of locking it or something. So for that one, you can use the shortcut key, which is Windows plus L, which allows you to lock your PC. Just press Windows plus L. Okay, I am unlocking it right now. So you can press Windows plus L to lock your PC. Next is how to peek at your desktop. Suppose all of the apps are open. Now you suddenly want to see your desktop. You have a nice wallpaper, so you want to see that. So you can press the Windows key plus the comma to peek at your desktop, and whenever you leave the Windows key, it will come back to the app you are using again. And you can use the Windows plus number key. Okay, this one is another. Okay, let me close all the apps first. This is another beautiful combination. That is, suppose I have so many apps here in my taskbar. So suppose you want to open Google Chrome from here. So this is in the third number from the left. So you can press the Windows and the number keys, that is Windows plus 3, to open Google Chrome. So whichever app you pin in your taskbar, you can use that number from the left side and then press it with the Windows key, and it will open that app. Next is Control Alt Tab. Okay, let me open all the apps again. Suppose okay, these will do. 3 of them will do. Suppose I have opened 3 apps, so you can switch between the apps. For that, you know, Alt and Tab. That is very simple. Everyone, I think most of you know that, but you can switch with that, or you can press the numbers also. So you can switch within that. But to see all the apps which are open, you can press the Control, Alt and Tab key together to see which app is open. If you press the Control and Control and Alt key, you can see which app is open, and then you can switch accordingly with the Tab key. See? Okay. Another shortcut for the same thing is Windows plus Tab key. You can press the Windows plus Tab key and see whichever app is open. See, I have pressed Windows and Tab key and it is here. Again, escape to go back from there. Another shortcut, that is to open your File Explorer. How can you open your File Explorer? To minimize the use of the mouse, we can use these shortcuts actually. So you have to press the Windows key and E with that to open your File Explorer. See, I have opened the File Explorer, Windows plus E. That was a great shortcut. Another thing, that is, whenever you are seeing a picture and you need to zoom it, you need to open a magnifier. So Windows have the feature of a magnifier, and you can open that with a shortcut key, which is Windows plus button. Window and plus button together. See, it opens up the magnifier. Now you can zoom in wherever you want. See, you can zoom in, and you can use the plus sign to zoom in more. okay, or you can, I'm closing it, you can press the Windows plus minus button, lower the zoom level. Okay, see, it's lowering the zoom level. Okay, and I think all of you know how to take a screenshot. That is, you can press the print screen key to take a screenshot, but it does not save the screenshot. You have to then go to Word and or any other word processing app and then paste the picture, or you have to go to PowerPoint or any place where you can paste the picture and then you can use it. But to directly take the screenshot and save the screenshot, you have a shortcut, that is Windows plus print screen. It takes the screenshots and saves it in your hard disk. So you can directly use this shortcut to save it. So moving to the next one, you all know what is this. This is called, if you don't know this, so this is called the Action Center. So from where you get all of the options of connectivity, VPN, network or settings, night light, everything. So for opening this option without using your mouse, you can use the Windows plus A button, Windows plus A key to open the Action Center. Windows plus A to open the Action Center, again Windows plus A to close it. Okay, next moving to the settings. Okay, to open the settings menu, how you can open that? You can use Windows plus I button to open the settings directly. See, it has opened the settings directly. For opening, okay, how many of you use Cortana? It's very friendly and useful also. So I also use it. So for opening Cortana, you can press the Windows plus C and it opens Cortana. Next is another great feature of Windows which I often use. You can see many games here. I play some games. 2 of them are pinned already pinned here. Okay, so for games, those who play games and stream games, there are some beautiful options in Windows for you. You can open a game bar while playing a game and the shortcut is Windows plus G. It opens the game bar. See, this is the game bar. From here you can get many options used for audio, for screen capturing, for videos, and it shows your CPU performances and your system sound. You can stream from here and do whatnot. Okay, so enable click to, so you can use the game bar to do whatever you want. And game bar has some individual settings also. That is, individual settings means you can use another shortcut to directly start recording your game or directly stream your game. That is Windows plus Alt plus R to record your game directly. Okay, first you have to open the game bar, and then you can press the Windows plus Alt plus R button to directly record your screen. Currently no game is open, so it's not recording. It's on the capture page. Why it's not recording, I don't know. Okay, so this, yeah, you can see here on the screen, that is Windows plus Alt plus R is the shortcut, but as I have not opened any game, it's not recording. Okay, another shortcut for game bar is for streaming. It will not work because I am not streaming right now. Windows Alt B for streaming. Okay, Windows Alt B for streaming. Okay, these are done. So now we will move to some of the settings which will make your work easy. You are using any browser like Google Chrome or whatever you use, you can use that. Okay, I am opening Google Chrome now. For opening a new tab, we use this plus button, but there is also a shortcut for that, and that is Control plus T. Control plus T, Control plus T, and it opens new tab. Okay, for closing tabs, you can use Control plus W, Control plus W, Control plus W. Okay. Okay, today I am speaking about those shortcuts which people, most of you don't use or don't know. You may know the shortcuts, but most of the people don't use these shortcuts, but these may help you to do your work more faster. That was done. Windows T and Control T and Control W for closing and opening new tabs. Control T to open new tabs and Control W to close tabs. Okay, another thing, how you can switch between your tabs. Okay, for switching between your tabs, you can use Control and numbers. That is 1 for first tab, 2 for second tab, 3 for third tab, 4 for suppose I have opened YouTube, then okay, whatever, let me search whatever I can. Okay, you can just see it will switch between all the tabs. See Control 1, Control 2, Control 3, Control 4, Control 5. Okay, so and again you can close using all these. Control W to close the tabs. Okay, that's done. You can note it down so that you can keep all this in mind. Another thing is how to open your history. So you have to go to the 3 dots and then click on history. Oh, that's so boring. So you can directly do that with Control plus H to open your history. See, okay, you can use Control plus J to open the downloads. You can use Control H to open history and Control J to open downloads. You can clear your downloads also using a shortcut. You can clear your history using a shortcut, not downloads. That is Control Shift Delete. When you open the history, Control plus H and then Control Shift Delete to clear all the history, and it's gone. Clear data, just press enter and that's done. History cleared. That's a good shortcut for you all. You can bookmark any page using a shortcut. That is, suppose you open whatever it is, and say Ronaldo. Okay, so now I want to bookmark this. For that you can press Ctrl plus D and it bookmarks. Then you can press done and it will bookmark the page. To restore the tabs you can press Ctrl, Shift and T and it will restore the tab. See, I have just closed the tab now and I am pressing Ctrl, Shift, T and it is opening the tab again. The next shortcut is Ctrl plus click. Suppose you want to see this website and this website both. So what we do, we right click on this and open in link in new tab. It opens a new tab and then we click on this so that we get the both thing into new tabs. But without doing that, without right clicking and doing all that stuff, we can do that using our keyboard also. Just press Ctrl and click on the tab link. It will open in a new tab. Just press Ctrl and click on the link. It will open in the new tab. Okay, I am a Ronaldo fan, so I search for Ronaldo. Okay, we will now move to some of the shortcuts used in Microsoft Office. That is Word, PowerPoint, Excel, whatever you use. You can use these shortcuts here. Okay, you all know about Alt F4. Alt F4 is used to close anything down. So you can do that same with Ctrl plus W to close anything down. Nothing to do with that. Some shortcuts does not work on specific apps. Okay, now we will move to some of the shortcuts for Microsoft Office. That is Word. Then we can open PowerPoint. Then we can open Excel. Okay, all these are open. Let me minimize them. Windows plus M. I don't use Windows D, I just use Windows M to minimize. Alt tabbing, moving to Word to open a new document. So you all know some of the shortcuts, that is Ctrl S to save, Ctrl O to open, Ctrl N to get a new blank document. There are some of the shortcuts like for save as. For saving we just press Ctrl plus S. For saving as, we go to the file, then click on save as. Then we choose a location, then we give a name and do all the stuff. But to reduce the time, we can just press the F12 key and it will open the save as dialog box you can just choose the destination you want to save and name the document and just click on save. For closing, you can use Ctrl W to close. Here I press Ctrl W to close the document. If there are 2 or 3 documents, it will close one by one. F12 works on PowerPoint also, so nothing to worry. Okay, another thing that we missed is the most important, most used shortcut. That is, I use it most. For suppose you are searching something and you don't want to share it with anyone, or you don't want to save it in your history. For that, we all know use Incognito Mode. That is incognito window or private window in other browsers like Firefox. So for opening incognito window, there is also a shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus Shift plus N. I think many of you know this, but still, as this is a very important one, so I am sharing it. Ctrl plus Shift plus N. It opens the tab in incognito mode. But you may think that your search history wouldn't be saved or it can't be seen. So yes, it can't be seen, but it is saved and Google can see whatever you are searching or whatever you are doing. So be careful while you search. Stay safe, stay healthy.